Old walls that I built for you, just to dig me out with silver spoons. No, I didn't see it coming. Oh, old walls that I'm stuck inside. I guess beauty sees what I can't find. I didn't, no, I didn't see it coming. Well, I got your gold and I got your...
What up? Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today's look is this one right here. So if you want to see how I did this look, then keep on watching. So the first thing I'm going to do is start with skincare. So I'm going to grab my Ole Henriksen Glow 2.0 Dark Spot Toner on a cotton pad and just pop that all over my face. So I'm just doing little circular motions, mostly all around the face. This is good because it helps with dark spots, scarring, pigmentation, everything like that, but it helps to give a really gentle exfoliate as well, which is awesome because it's good for like if you have dry flaky skin as well, because it has those AHAs in there, which is really, really good. I love anything with a good AHA or glycolic acid or anything like that. So I use this like morning and night. And I have like washed my face and cleansed my skin, everything like that just before I did this. And even after all of that, that is how much like dead skin is coming off my face. Like that's disgusting. That's why I always find I always have to double cleanse and then tone, because the toner will help sort of exfoliate that last little bit of skin that's just not wanting to come off. And I'm just gonna pop an eye cream on. I'm just gonna grab my favorite Ole Henriksen Banana Bright Eye Cream. I am getting so low with this one. Like, oh my god, like, man, I love this so much. It is one of my favorite eye creams. Just massaging that in under the eye and bringing it up around onto the orbital bone. And I have been trying a new moisturizer lately. I got the LMS Pro Collagen Marine Cream Moisturizer. Now I double checked with this on the marine aspect. I think is algae in it, so I'm not gonna have an allergic reaction because I am allergic to seafood. So any sort of fish or anything like that, any sea creatures, I'm pretty much allergic to. So I found a lot of things with like marine collagen in them have given me an allergic reaction. But this one is so good and it smells amazing. Like, oh my god. I'm just sad it's so like small. Like it's 30 mils, but it just looks really tiny. Like I wish it was like the whole way around because I need more of this. So I'm just gonna pop a little bit of this on my face. Even before I'm like rubbing this in, you can see that the toner has given me such a glow to my skin, which I love. And as always, right before I'm gonna film, like the day of, my skin just shits itself, like as always. Like it was so good the past couple of days. And then I did a face mask and I think it's just like purging out, which is so annoying. But you know, it's all worth it. And for primer, I'm gonna grab the Mecca Cosmetica Soft Blur Primer. This one is a really good like smoothing, blurring primer. This one's just like a little travel size, so I have been using this for a while and I do love it. This is like one I tend to go back to all the time. And I'm just gonna pop that in the center of my face, so down my T-zone. So just massage this in the center of my face. Everywhere I need a good smooth. And for foundation, I'm gonna grab the Too Faced Peach Perfect Foundation in the shade Sand, and I'm going to use my Juno Microfiber Fusion Beauty Blender, like whatever it is. I'm trying this out, so we're gonna see if it's like worth the hype or not. I've heard it's amazing, so I've just wet this. It feels so soft and like really, really nice. Like I'm like, but yeah, it feels incredible. So we'll see how we go with that. Yeah, I'm gonna put it to the test. I wanted to get the blue one because I like blue, but this is all they had, so pink it is. Blending quite nicely. It is definitely nice. It does blend really, really well, but I'm not gonna lie, I don't see much of a difference compared to just like my ordinary beauty blender. I would say it's absorbing a lot of product. It's just like is blending it in quite nice. Like, I will definitely say that. Like, it's blending well. Making it super easy. My lips are super dry, so I'm going to pop a little bit of the Laneige lip mask on. I've had it for a very long time and it has lasted me ages, like so long. Like, it's definitely lasted me like over 6 months. Unlike my cousin who has gone through 3 because she's lost 2 of them. And I'm like, are you kidding? She's literally like brought them with her because she loves them. And she like brings it everywhere with her. And she's lost 2 of them. I'm like, are you kidding me? And for concealer, I'm gonna grab my Ride or Die concealer, the Tarte Shape Tape in Light. And I'm just gonna highlight under my eyes and the other areas of my face like always. Try this to blend it out. I think I'm going to use the flat edge. Blending the concealer out nicely as well. And the pointy edge is good to keep my little nose contour how I like it. Using the highlight to contour the nose. I do find I prefer using a beauty blender for like blending out concealer and stuff because I like a really bright under eye. So when I blend concealer, it's quite light, so I need it to really, really blend in. So I can go in with the end that I used for the foundation and just soften all the edges and make sure it's super, super blended in with the foundation. So it doesn't look so scary, but still has that really nice brightness. And to set it all in place, I'm going to grab the Laura Mercier translucent powder and just set under my eyes and everywhere I put the concealer. I'm going to use the soft blend concealer brush from Sigma. This is the F64. Baking. I'm like super low on this one, so I can't really dip my sponge in it to bake. There's really not much left in it. Like, I'm scraping the bottom. Like, I am scraping. I do have a backup, but I just want to use every last bit of this first. Not enough to like completely cover the beauty blender, enough to bake with it, but enough that I can pick up some on the brush. Next, I'm going to grab my Anastasia Beverly Hills powder bronzer in the shade Saddle, and I'm going to use this for a little bit of contouring, bronzing, a little bit of everything really, just giving a bit of warmth and structure to the skin. Because this one is not too warm, you can use it like a subtle bit of contour. And I'm just going to pop that on with my Sigma Large Angled Contour F40 brush. Always just going to start on my forehead. Really blend this into my hairline and frame my forehead. And down to the cheek. And then I'm just going to put a little bit under my cheekbone. And then blending it under the jaw. Same with the other side, so just getting right up in here. Under the cheekbone. To pop a bit of a contour on the nose, I'm just going to take the BH Cosmetics No. 9 brush, which is just a really soft but flat brush. It's like not enough that it's super, super defining, which is what you don't want. You want something that's going to blend it through. So this one's like a good in-between, but it just needs to be more flat than fluffy. So I'm going to take the smallest amount of product. Okay, someone just rocked up to my house talking about like solar power energy, and I'm like, okay. So I've got the BH Cosmetics No. 9 brush and taking the tiniest amount of product, literally getting like nothing on the brush, and I'm just gonna use this just in like the bridge of the nose here, bringing it up towards the eyebrow. And sort of stopping about there. And doing same on the other side. Bringing it up into the eyebrow really like elongates the nose. Whoa. Whoa. See, I did not tap off anything on the end, so hopefully that'll blend in. But yeah, that is why you tap off all the excess. So I'm just bringing this up a little bit from here, just to make it look a little bit smaller, because I have like a bulb at the end of my nose. And then make sure there's like pretty much nothing left on the brush, like even like use like a tissue or something, use your hand, just really get as much off the brush as you can. I find a tissue is really good as well, but I don't really have quick access to one right now. And then you can just use that to sort of softly blend any edges out. Even use the brush that you used for the under eye powder, that'll work as well because it will soften it even more. That's pretty much how I contour a nose, nothing too special. I actually find that the best way to do it is to use the concealer, how I brought up my concealer really, really high onto the actual nose, and it just makes your nose go. And for blush, I wanted something a bit peachy, goldeny, kind of with a bit of shimmer. So I'm gonna grab the Too Faced Sweet Peach Blush. This one is so gorgeous, and of course it smells like peaches, and it's amazing. And I'm gonna pop that on with my Luxie 522 brush, which is technically a highlight brush, but I find it's a bit big for highlight, so I like it to just get a little bit of blushy glow. Do you guys know I don't like a really strong blush? I just like a subtle bit of pinky flush. That's why I always tend to go for like peachier colors, because they tend to be like warmer and they're not too like pink, they're more like peachy, apricot, got a bit of like brown kind of tone in them. And I'm gonna grab a new highlighter that I just bought. It's a very old highlighter, but I just bought it. Whoa! That was close. I'm very happy at this moment to have big boobs because my boobs just caught that from dropping. But this is like brand new. It is the BECCA highlighter in the shade Opal. I've wanted this for so long, but I'm like, oh, I've got like champagne pop and everything like that. So I was like, oh, I don't really need it, and then I just had to get it because it looks really, really pretty. So this is a brand new one, and I'm just gonna pop that on with my Real Techniques setting brush. This one is just like a really nice setting brush for, okay, Renee, interrupting me, but I'm not mad because I love you. Yeah, this is a setting brush, so you can use it for the under eyes, but I like it for a really nice highlight. So I'm just gonna use this. Okay. Okay, so we're doing it like that. Yep, that's what we're doing. That is everything. Oh my god. I'm such a highlight fiend. Like, I don't like a really blinding like OTT highlight, although this is pretty intense. But I'm just like that, when you turn your head and your skin just has that glow, I'm like, so nice. So I do like a bit of a C shape, just really hitting that cheekbone, and then I'll bring a little bit just back into the temple so it looks a bit more blended. And I do go like all up in my brow, because I'll get the top of the brow, I'll get underneath, but I get all in between it. So I really get into that brow, and then when I do my brows later, I comb through it and get rid of any like excess product, and then obviously do my brows over the top. That's why I'm one of the only people who don't do brows first. If I was doing more sculpted brows, I probably would maybe, like if I was using like a pomade, then I'd clean it up with like a concealer before I did my eyeshadow and things like that. But I don't know, I'm like feeling, yeah, I've been vibing a more natural brow lately. And I'm gonna pop a bit of this down the bridge of my nose. So when I do this, I use pretty much like right up here with the brush, so you can almost see there. I go like all the way. I don't use the fluffiest part of the brush. That way it packs the most color on, but it's a little bit more concentrated, especially for the bridge of the nose. I don't want it like all over, because no thank you. You just want it right on the tip to really give it a lift. Same with when you're using it right at the tip here. You can use your finger if you'd like, and then I'll use the normal part. I do my forehead and a little bit down my cupid's bow. Alright, you guys probably noticed I have a different shirt on. There is a funny story about this. Yeah, fucking hilarious. So, I finished this whole entire look, recorded all of it. I sat down to edit, got through about halfway, got up to the eyeshadow and realized nothing had recorded. So pretty much the whole entire eyeshadow that I did not record, pretty much up until like my winged eyeliner. Then I managed to save it. I thought it was only just a small snippet, so I just explained what I did, and it was just like, you know, literally the yellow inner corner. But then I realized it was the whole entire eyeshadow, which isn't much, but enough that I had to now sit down and record like a week later. And I'm like, it's fine, totally fine, you know. But yeah, that definitely pissed me off. That was not a fun time. I was just a little bit cranky about that. So I'm just gonna recreate it for you now. I tried to do my base exactly like I did in like the beginning of the video, pretty much. Hopefully my lighting and everything and my backdrop is all exactly the same. I got it as close as I physically can for you guys, but yeah, look, it was a bit of a mission. I was going to put the same shirt on and, you know, pretend like, oh, yep, no, nothing happened, nothing went wrong, you know, just some technical difficulties behind the scenes. But I thought, you know what, you guys need to know that this shit happens, and it does, and it's a fun time. Like, you know, these things tend to happen, and I'm not going to, like, you know, pretend like, oh, everything's fine. I totally did it exactly perfect. Like, what? Nothing happened. No, like, things fuck up, and you guys are just gonna, you're just gonna see it. So I'm just gonna do the eyeshadow, and then I'll skip to the parts that I recorded with the wing and the lashes and the rest of the face. So if anything looks a little bit different from how it is at the end, like, sweetheart, I tried. I'm just going to recreate it as close to it as possible, just so you can see how I did the eyeshadow look. And yeah, so I will do my very, very, very best to make it exactly the same. But if anything looks a little bit different, it's just how I've, you know, just how my hands have gone. But everything is exactly the same. The steps are going to be exactly the same. The products are going to be exactly the same. It's just going to be exactly how I did it last time. And I'm going to do my best to make it exactly the same as it was when I recorded it, or it will be at the rest in the rest of the video. So I'm going to start off with the Morphe 25B palette. So this one here, and I am just going to take this shade up in the top corner, and I'm just going to take that on my Sigma E35 brush, and all I'm doing is popping this in the crease just to give a bit more definition. Actually, I'll zoom you guys in. Hello. Boss is crying under my table, aren't you? Yes, big baby. Just popping this in the crease. I don't want too much product in there. I'm just giving a bit of a sort of depth and shadow to it. I'm just going to quickly compare with the photos to make sure I'm getting the exact same spot that I did. Yeah, I think we're pretty good. Blend a little bit more. Oh my god, my nose is itchy. My nose is itchy. Oh, it's really itchy. Just gonna take that same color over here on my Sigma E55, just a sort of flat, fluffy brush just to smoke out the under eye. I don't want too much, because the main focus is the wing and the yellow. And then for the yellow, I'm going to grab the Inglot Gel Eyeliner in the number 84, which is this like bright as yellow. And I don't know if any of you didn't watch my last Harry Potter tutorial that I did. My red one like fully split in two, and you can see this one's now starting to split. Like, you can see that little crack in there. I do not know why. These are definitely not old, so I don't know why they're splitting, but it's a pain in my butt. So I just get a little bit of the Inglot Duraline, and I pop a drop of this into the gel just to kind of give it a bit of life back and hopefully kind of stop that crack from happening. And I'm going to put the gel eyeliner on with my Morphe E17 brush. So I'm just dipping the brush into the gel. And what I do is just use the back of my hand and push the product in so it doesn't disperse it too heavily at first. And then I'm just going to pop it in the inner corner. And just start blending it out and then building it up. And then I just pat it in a little bit with my finger just to make sure it's nice and blended. Alright, and that's pretty much all I did in the last video. That's, yeah, pretty much it. But because obviously it's more than, like, it's something, it's pretty much the whole eyeshadow, I was not gonna just not film it. Like, I needed you guys to see pretty much how I did it. Wasn't gonna just like leave you guys hanging with that and just be like, oh well, I just used this like this and this like this, but I won't show you how you do it. No, sorry, I'm trying to scrub this liner off. This shit stays on through a freaking monsoon. But yeah, now we'll go on to the rest of the video, which I'm pretty sure is the wing. So I think I do the wing next, hopefully. Hopefully I don't have to do that again, because sorry about the technical difficulties here, but hopefully you guys got the idea of what I did and how I did it. And there's a kookaburra outside. I don't know if you guys can hear it. But yeah, so now I'm going to quickly go and edit the rest of the video and hopefully get it up very soon for you guys. Hopefully it's not a complete and total fail, because I actually really liked this look. So yeah. So for the eyeliner, I'm going to grab the Sigma Wicked eyeliner, and I'm going to grab the same Wicked eyeliner brush. So these ones kind of go together. So it's like a teeny tiny little angled brush. So it's really nice for eyeliner. I very rarely use gel eyeliners for a wing. I'm always using my pen. And I'm just going to quickly tightline with this as well. So getting all up under here. Super gross. One eye done. Alright, and now for lashes. So I'm going to put some mascara on first and curl my lashes. And I'm just grabbing my Tarte Lash Curler. Just going to give them a curl. And for mascara, I'm going to grab the new Too Faced Damn Girl Mascara. I can't get over the name. Like, I laugh every time. Like, it's amazing. But this one is really amazing. I've tried it like once or twice before. It has the same sort of brush as the Better Than Sex mascara, but apparently with this one, it is like one coat of this is like 3 coats of Better Than Sex. So, okay. I do find it spreads the lashes really nicely, but whenever I use gel eyeliner, I always get it on my lashes and it just makes them like kind of clump together. And for lashes, I'm going to grab my Huda Beauty Faux Mink lashes in the style Farah, which is the number 12. I am going to pop these bad boys on. Alright, and now I'm going to quickly do my brows, and I'm going to do them off camera, but I'm just going to use my Precisely My Brow from Benefit, and I'm just going to fill them in, and then I will use my Anastasia Beverly Hills Dip Brow Gel, which is my idol, my baby. This one is in the color Soft Brown, but I'm just going to do that off camera because you guys have seen that so many times, and if I put it on camera, this video is going to be hella long. And now for lipstick, so I'm going to grab my MAC Strip Down Lip Liner, and I'm going to pop that on. Mine is looking so sad at the moment. She's like so short, definitely been dropped a few times. So I'm just going to focus this on the outside. I'm going to softly blend that in just with my finger. blending it into the lip a bit more. And over the top, I'm going to grab the Anastasia Beverly Hills matte lipstick in the shade Peachy and just pop that in the center. So I'm more just dabbing that just in the center of the lips. Keep the darker sort of lip liner there. I'm a little bit obsessed with this lip combo, like, oh my god. All right, and I'm just gonna set it all in place with the Anastasia Beverly Hills Dewy Set Setting Spray. This is the finished look, so I really hope you guys enjoyed it. I definitely loved filming this, but yeah, I definitely had so much fun filming this. As always, before you guys go, don't forget to subscribe to my channel and give this video a thumbs up as well if you liked it, and don't forget to click on the notifications bell, that way you guys don't miss out on any of my future videos. And yeah, I will see you guys in my next one. Mwah! Bye.